9:35 exactly. Welcome back to News and Views on Salam Media. Next, we'll be talking with Loyiso Toyiya, Chairperson of the Diepsloot Community Forum. Now, we do understand that ongoing crime in Diepsloot as has been labeled as South Africa's seventh most dangerous place in the world, or rather, we as South Africa have been listed as the seventh most dangerous country in the world. And this brings us to the story in Diepsloot. There's ongoing crime, it's at its highest levels. Let's understand what the community is doing about it, and more so, a local government, are they putting their shoulder to the wheel? We also understand that, and rightly so, that they are going to have additional policing in that part of the country, and we hear that Amaberete is being deployed to Diepsloot. A very good morning to you, Loyiso. Welcome to the program. And before we even confirm the additional police presence in Diepsloot, just how bad is the situation there regarding crime?
Morning,
Loyiso?
Julie. It's bad. It's really bad. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Carry on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Continue,
Um,
please.
okay. I was saying, it's really bad. Just yesterday, there was a drive-through shooting. 3 people were shot, and 1 has been confirmed dead, and 2 of them were rushed to hospital. So the situation is really bad, and we've been making this call to our government to say they must take this matter and treat it with the urgency that it deserves. We've been going up and down, seeking attention from our leaders to say, calm down, let's have a solution that will be permanent for our community.
Clearly, there are really more serious issues at hand. The fact that Diepsloot is an informal settlement, a lot of poor people living there. It's really not a situation where you can get healthy people coming out of that informal settlement, so to speak, and you are going to get rogue elements taking advantage. What sort of crimes are we seeing being played out? And are you also having a situation of gangsterism in Diepsloot?
There was a small situation of these young boys was trying to be gangsters, but as leaders, we have managed that because we engage with them. And then there's a program that is being done even by one of the ward councillor, Julius Marke, where he takes these young boys to local prison to show them the life in prison so that they don't end up there. Indeed, the type of criminal that we have in break-in, killings, robberies, those are the type of crime that we're experiencing in Diepsloot. They are very serious crime because a death of one person is too much. Whereby you'll have in some other situation recently a family that was gunned down, a mother and a father together with his 14-year-old boy that is currently critically ill now. He can't even function mentally. He was even sent home because of that robbery. He lost both his parents in that robbery. So really, we are facing a situation that need an urgent attention that we've been saying to our government and to our leaders, calm down, let's have a permanent situation, a solution, because our area is an informal settlement. Part of the areas that are informal settlement, we believe that they are contributing to what we're experiencing in Diepsloot in crime, because in areas the police cannot access those areas. It is where criminals would run to these areas and you will never see them or find them again.
All right, Loyiso, let me ask you this question then. I think that's your phone ringing there. Uh, okay, let me ask you this question. Let me make a comment and then ask a question as well.
Yeah.
We've been talking at length with people in the colored
Yeah.
townships, Riverlea, El Dorado Park, Westbury, etc. Similar situations playing out there as well. Similar scenarios where the police are too scared to go in because they're getting attacked as well. We understand that Amaberete have been deployed to Diepsloot. Has that in fact happened? What is their presence like? Do you think that that is going to discourage these criminals? And also, is this a situation where all these criminals are on Niobe and that is why they are so brazen in the type of crimes they carry out?
We did so few 3, 2, 4 vans of Amaberete, not as previous. They will deploy a number of Amaberete, and we call them TRT, and then that will try and curb the situation in Diepsloot. But now it's not as many as they usually send this TRT team. The issue of Nyaube boys, these Nyaube boys, they are just boys that are committing petty crimes. You see, they will steal pots and steal small things in your yard. They are not involved in these major crime that we're facing in Diepsloot, these drug addicts. These are people who we see it as a syndicate. What we're experiencing in Diepsloot. These are normal people who are doing these crimes, who are killing, who are robbing people. These are not people who are on drugs. These are normal people who are a syndicate, who are a group of I don't want to call them gangsters or criminals. That's what they are. Nyaube boys, you will never find them. They're owning guns, killing people, just petty crimes that they're doing. So, indeed, there's a situation whereby in some other extensions, police do not are scared to enter in those areas because they're saying it's dark. They can't access in other areas there because of the roads or the infrastructure. So indeed, there is that element of the fear of going into some other areas of our community. Hence, when we went to Union Building, we made a call that we want 4 ministries that include the Minister of Human Settlement, so that they can come and assist us in Diepsloot to formalize areas that are not formalized, to come and build houses that have promised to our people for many, many years. Those are the part of the solution that we thought as people of Diepsloot that can assist in eradicating crime permanently.
Okay, gosh, it sounds very, very serious. Do you think that the authorities are hearing you? Do you think that they will come and meet with you and try and address the situation? We don't have much time left. Are you even perhaps thinking of asking for the SANDF to make a presence, a permanent presence in Diepsloot? Maybe that will rid the the informal settlement of all this criminality. Do you think that that might be the answer if the police are too scared?
There's a call. Yes, there's a call from our community members to say maybe this situation needs the SANDF to come down and raid the area, house to house, shack to shack, street by street. That will assist. There is that call from our community. Indeed, we are hopeful that our leaders will listen and take this matter seriously. Hence, we have even went to the highest office of the land, which is the presidency, to say, come down, bring down your ministers so that we can resolve the situation. We remain hopeful, even though talking in boardroom. That's why we're even facing the situation. Even now, people are being killed. As I've said to you, just yesterday, a person was killed in a drive-through shooting. 2 are injured. They're in hospital as we speak. So we're calling on our leaders to take us serious, and they must never politicize this issue. The lives of people of our community must not be politicized. This got nothing to do with politics. It's got nothing to do with election, but it has everything to do with their responsibility to protect us as citizens. So they must heed our call and come down and listen to us and save our people, and not only come to us when they're election, when they're campaigning. We are not voting cows. We are people who need protection from the people that they were voted for. So indeed, we're hopeful that they will come. But if they don't come, actually, it's up to them also. It's up to them if they don't come. If they come, good for them, good for us. But if they don't come, we're not going to force them. We're not going to drag them to come down, but we're making a call for them to come down to the community of Diepsloot and assist us. We join hands with them so that we can have a permanent solution.
Okay. My final question, please, and a short answer. You're saying you're not going to beg them to come down because the situation is very, very serious in Diepsloot. So if they don't come, what are you guys going to be doing? Are you going to take the law into your own hands?
Taking laws into our our own hands.
What
We
will the answer
protested.
be to your situation? What is the answer then if they don't come? Loyiso?
If they don't come, we can't drag them to come, but we'll keep on pressing and pressurizing them to come, because it is their responsibility. It's not a favor for them to come and listen to our cries. We protested 2 months ago. We were arrested just for protesting, peacefully protesting, because people are politicizing this issue. They think that is about politics, which is not. But we'll keep on making a call for them to come. But we're not going to beg them and go to our knees and drag them from their offices to come. If they come, it's up to them. But we're not going to stop calling them to come down to our community and do what they're supposed to do, which is their responsibility to protect the people of Diepsloot and the citizens of South Africa at large.
Sorry for that, but we have to leave it there. We've run out of time. We will be following up with you in due course to hear what action has been taken, or whether the ministers have in fact come down to meet you, and if the situation has changed, hopefully for the better. In the meanwhile, stay safe and God bless.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. God bless
you. Thank you. It's 9:49 News and Views on Salam Media. Our final interview, we cross over to the Western Cape, and we're going to be talking with Shahida Peters. She is a Sunflay resident and a mother of 2. We're going to be looking at the aftermath of the storms in the Western Cape.